We're in Unit 4, and the first topic under Unit 4 is secondary dominance, which is it's a huge topic because it shows up all the time. Let me start with tonicization, that word, because secondary dominants are a way to tonicize. To tonicize means to make something that's not tonic for the moment. In other words, you've got a scale degree, say it's 3, anything other than scale degree 1, and you want to treat that scale degree 3 as if it were tonic, and that means you need to provide it with its leading tone. So it means to tonicize means to treat something that's not tonic as if it were. There's one spot in the scale that's not going to work, both in major and minor. If you've got scale degree 7 and you try and tonicize it, you're not going to have much success because scale degree 7 is the leading tone, and you think of the triad up there. You could alter it, I guess, and change the chord quality, but what you're going to get if you just stick with the key signature is a diminished 7. So 7 diminished. And you can give it its leading tone, but it's never going to sound like tonic, however hard you might work. In minor, there's another option, that's the 2 chord. It also is diminished, and it's just never going to sound like tonic, no matter how hard you work. Now, tonicization includes a whole range of different kinds of phenomena. So secondary dominant is at one end of the spectrum. It's just a momentary thing. It doesn't necessarily take up a whole lot of time. It involves a chord. I guess we could move a little bit further back and say, if I've got just say a passing chromatic note that sounds like a leading tone, that's a little taste of tonicization, but it's not very significant. If we move away from individual notes and individual chords, secondary dominant, secondary leading tone chords, and we move way at the other end of the spectrum, we've got modulation. And that's tonicization, making something that's not tonic sound as if it were, but on a grand scale. So we've made the listener buy into a new tonic for some span of time. And so you can see that modulation is way over here on that spectrum, and secondary dominants are at the other end, close to the other end.